My 16F mother, 36F, body shames me. My mother is also my cheer coach, so she's always watching my diet. In front of the squad, if I make a mistake she blames it on a cookie I ate yesterday and she says I need to lose weight. At home, my mom always points out how fat I have become. I only weigh 180 lb. When the only thing I eat all day is 2 salads, she calls me fat and shames me for eating. I wouldn't say that I'm fat, in fact I'm underweight for my age, but my mother says otherwise. When I don't finish my food, sometimes I'm actually full and other times I'm just not in the mood and I'm also really ashamed to eat. But every single time I don't finish my food she says something along the lines of don't act skinny because you're not. At practice she makes us all step on a scale. The other girls could weigh more than me and my mother would still call me fat and says I need to lose weight. Why does she do this? How do I get her to stop? This is some serious abuse. Please get people involved. Your mom shouldn't be coaching anything. This is abuse. Talk to a school counselor or your doctor. Oh hun, please tell a counselor or teacher you can trust. This is abuse and it's so incredibly dangerous. Please save yourself and get away from her. God, I'm so sorry. I was in the same situation when I was growing up. My mom always put me on diets, though I was also a healthy weight because she was insecure. I ended up having an eating disorder for 3 years because of it. I agree with New Terran. If you have a school counselor it would be really helpful to talk to them, or if your school is halted because of COVID, maybe reach out to an aunt or family friend and maybe they could talk to her. My guess is that she's doing this because the same thing was done to her and she thinks it's appropriate. It absolutely is not. You need to speak to someone about this, whether it be the school counselor, the principal, your family doctor, or a phone crisis line. She is not only dangerous to you but to the entire cheer squad. She really shouldn't be a cheer coach at all. This is flat out abuse. Guys of Reddit, would it be weird if I ask my BF to brush my hair again? Okay, this is weird and I feel embarrassed because I'm kinda at a loss. Okay, so my hair has been getting long again thanks to the lockdown. Last time my hair was long was like freshman year of high school, 5 years. My egg donor always wanted my hair long, but it was very painful when she would brush it. I have curly hair. So anyways, one day my BF randomly started to brush my hair. It's the first time someone brushed my hair and was gentle. It was very relaxing. My question is that I kinda want to ask my BF if he could brush my hair again. It's been a few months and I just want to have that relaxing feeling again. I'm just wondering, guys, would you find it weird if your GF asked you to brush their hair again? Or how can I ask him if he could brush my hair? I am not really good at voicing what I would like. Thank you, smile. Edit. I don't know if I should have made an update kinda thing or an edit. So I made an edit. Anyways, first off, holy cow, thank you guys so much. Also, I didn't realize that a lot of people brush their hair and I think that's awesome. I read all the comments and it made me more comfortable asking my BF about brushing my hair. After I made this post, about an hour to 2 hours later, I texted my BF and asked him if it was okay if the next time we see each other if he could brush my hair. He said he would. It's kinda weird. I'm still getting used to the mindset that it's okay to ask your so for things like this, and I'm not going to get in trouble or inconveniencing my BF. I still don't know why I get scared asking, but thank you y'all for giving me the confidence to ask. Smile. Hope you guys have a great day, or night, and thank you again. Definitely not weird. Tell him you like it and ask for it again. I love brushing my wife's hair. I like doing it as a bonding thing. If it happens every day, it feels more like a my arms get tired, can you do another chore for me thing. My BF always brushes my hair for me. It's not weird. Mine too. I love it. Just ask him, and tell him you like it and I think he will do it again. Smiley face. Explain all this to him, just like you did here. Not weird, just ask. My Diasbled partner, is he a loser or am I just a bitch? Me and my partner are in our late 30s and have been together 2 years. My partner has a mild disability, which means he gets a Centrelink pension. I have a career and an investment property and am quite a driven person. Because my partner can't work, we can't even afford a rental of our own. We live with his deadbeat best friend who literally smokes bongs for breakfast. My partner only smokes joints, but all they do is sit outside and get stoned 24/7. I'm currently working from home all year due to COVID, so witness this every day. On one hand, my partner is actually the sweetest guy I've ever dated. He's kind and loving and he is a good person. That's why I'm with him. My family love him and so do all my friends. But my resentment of his lack of money and motivation is eating away at me and I have become totally depressed. He actually does have a medical issue, and this is where I am so confused with myself. It's not his fault he can't work, but it doesn't stop him playing in a band and going on drug benders. He doesn't do anything to improve his health issue, and there are things he could be doing but he chooses to smoke pot to mask the pain instead. I can't stop thinking how much of this is his disability, or is he actually just a lazy stoner? He can't afford anything, we never go out for dinners or do anything. My social life is non-existent. I love to get out in the world and travel and do things. I have stopped all of this since I've been with him pretty much. On top of this, he has habits that I just can't understand for some who is broke. He smokes. He has a massive 60 kilograms dog which always has huge vet bills that he can never pay, and also a V8 car that costs heaps in fuel. As soon as he gets his payment, the money is instantly gone. Savings for him is non-existent. I know he will never be able to buy a house with me and we certainly couldn't afford kids. Am I just a bitch for resenting him for all of this? I'm disabled and I may have some insight here. Firstly, it's normal for you to feel resentful towards him, but it's not good for your relationship. It takes a lot of patience and understanding, as an abled person, to be in such a relationship, and not everyone can do it. On the other hand, there may be more to this than just his disability. It's hard to understand what's going on without knowing more about his disability and how long he's had it. I will say that while it may seem mild to you, but it's serious enough to get him that pension, which sounds like the Australian equivalent to SSDI, but actually way better. Never did anything to improve my health either. Chronic pain is literally exhausting, so there's an chicken and egg situation when it comes to exercise. It also doesn't help that I physically am unable to do the thing that kept me in shape before my accident, running. All I can do is walk, and not very far. As for being able to do certain things despite being disabled, well, it should be pretty obvious that being disabled doesn't mean you're in an iron lung 24/7. There's a huge difference between changing a tire so you can get your kid to the doctor and changing tires as a 9-to-5 job. All that said though, you're not responsible for him or his situation. It's okay if you want a different life than being his caretaker. You are not a bitch. You love your BF, but he and you are not compatible. You both want different things in life. He is happy to drift, while you aspire to better your life. Nothing wrong with either, just different people. Imagining coming back to this forum in 10 years. He hasn't changed, but now you are married with 2 kids to support on your own. What would your post look like then? You're trapped in a false choice. You feel like you love him and so you want to stay because he is a good and kind person. And leaving is making you a bad person. But what does the future you wish you had chosen to do now? He may be the most wonderful person in the world, but if he's not the right person for you, it's not going to work. I dated a guy once who was an absolutely wonderful partner, for someone completely not like me. We parted ways and I started dating my now husband 6 months later. 20 years later we are still going strong. Wow, that really is food for thought, thank you. If you go it alone, could you afford a better place? Is his own money from his disability funding the car, dog, weed? Is he a financial drain on your resources? Is what he contributes by loving you and being sweet enough to overlook the reality of how many things you resent? Will your life be better or worse a year/5 years from now if you stay together/split up? You have the answer, you know you do. You can love someone to the moon and back and they may still not be the right partner for you. Sounds like you two would be better as just friends. Sounds like his situation probably will never change, so is this life the one you want?